Okay, being 6:30, the meeting for conservation for Tuesday, August 4th, 2026, 6:30 PM in the Donald Brown Conference Room is now open. And I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes for July 21st.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And 2 new public hearings for 58 South Street. All
And I
set.
didn't print that out, that's my bad, for the reading of the public hearing.
For the new, yeah.
So you can just read the public notice and notice of intent general stormwater permit for 58 South Street for 2
Okay.
house lots.
Okay, I'll let you do it. All set then.
Yeah, that was it.
Yep,
We'll
that
go
was
with
it.
that.
That was good enough.
All right, Scott Farrier, Holmgren Engineering for CLM Development. This project, this is the backside of the Bryant Street subdivision. Now, we've gone back and forth for a few years now. I think originally I had this plan before you folks. I know we at least filed it, we withdrew it. I don't know if it ever came for a public hearing or not, but, originally, way back then, the plan always was to have the road come in off of Bryant Street, which would leave this as what the planning board considers a 2-lot subdivision. The front lot is an A&R lot. It has the frontage and area required. And then we basically create this roadway layout so it gets its frontage. We don't have to build a road, we just build a souped-up driveway, essentially. And planning board's already accepted that and approved it, again, going back 2 years ago. Now that everything is worked out on Bryant Street for the road to come in that way and to leave this part of the project alone, we've kind of, I guess, brought this 2-lot subdivision back up. As I said, planning board approval is still valid, so we're here tonight for you folks. So what it ends up being, even though I guess technically it's a subdivision, it's essentially a driveway, an 18-foot wide driveway with a single-family home in the back and the septic system in the buffer zone. The buffer zone that we spent plenty of meetings talking about, the BVW, the 50 and the 100. This keeps all the work out of the 50. As far as the commission and your agent is concerned, we don't have a file number yet, so we're still waiting on that. And I do have to update the plans to show the water main loop. So we are looping the water main from Bryant Street, onto our subdivision road and then through the field and back out to South Street. So I don't have that shown on this plan. It'll be on your next revised plan, but that work will still be outside of your 50-foot buffer zone. So all of the work for this single-family home and anything associated with the development next door will remain out of the 50.
So one of the other question was, will, by putting the water main through, affect the septic system at all on that single? I know there'll be an easement, but...
Yeah, and we've got to be 10 feet away.
Okay, all
We've
right.
got to be 10 feet away,
Just,
so we'll probably, we'll probably
tweak
have to
things a little
slide
bit
it
to-
a little bit,
yeah.
but yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, we'll probably keep the water main 5 feet from the lot line, 10 feet, so we'll just have to tweak that location a little bit, but not enough to get you in the buffer zone or to anything else. The perk tests were kind of spread out in that area, so we've got a little bit of wiggle room.
So the front one's all set.
The front one's, exactly. And even the roadway or the driveway falls out of the buffer zone as well. It's really just the house and the septic system, and the grading that goes with it.
So what's the pink line?
The pink line is the siltation protection, limit of work, and your conservation markers.
Where's the 50?
The 50 is this first green line here,
And that
wetland 50.
So is anything beyond the back of that 50?
No,
That's not part of the house lot?
right, exactly. Yep. So once I come in with the new plan and the water main going through, we'll have to continue the siltation protection all the way around. And then that'll continue on the subdivision plan all the way out to the new subdivision road.
So that one corner, Scott, is really tight
Right
on
here.
the house.
Yep, yeah, it is.
Yep.
Uh,
Gonna be able to work around in that area, or?
Let's go to the other side.
Yeah, but we've got room. I'll slide it for the next one. There's, we're probably 5 feet away, and there's
But
really
again,
no
it's-
reation to be 5 feet away. We can be 10 feet away.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, the house could get moved.
Yeah.
It's on the plan, it's
Yeah.
where it's gonna be,
yeah,
but it...
but since I'm updating the plan anyway, so I'll shift it over and get it 10 feet away just so
Even
we.
for the owner.
Yep,
too.
Yep. Yeah, you want to be able to do a couple of strips of grass mowing without getting in trouble.
Because everything, that whole lot
Yep.
is, everything from the 50-foot back to the next green,
Yes.
which is 100, no,
That's-
the other way. I mean, sorry, the other way, yeah.
Going this way.
Yeah, going
Right.
that way.
Yep.
That's all, that one house lot, it's all owned by that. Okay.
Exactly.
So you
Yep.
can move the house.
Yep,
No problem.
exactly. And this squiggly line is the tree line, which
Yep.
kind of falls right on the 50-foot buffer zone. They pretty much have, this house lot pretty much maintained that 50-foot buffer, so that'll stay.
So is this a separate subdivision?
Yep,
So
yep,
that-
totally separate. And again,
But you got the shared water line?
we've got the water line going through as an easement, yeah, yep. So we could loop the water, which is what the DPW and fire and water department all want.
Is that gonna be a private road?
Yes, yep, stays private in perpetuity. So it's a private road. Yeah.
We've had a few of those all over the place.
Yeah, there's, in small towns, these two-lot subdivisions happen a lot. You don't, in other towns, you have estate lots in different zoning allowances for development. A lot of the smaller towns don't, so we do these one-lot subdivisions where we're basically fudging it. We're kind of creating the road so we have the frontage that's required. And then the planning board waives all of the roadway construction standards, so they don't make us build the road for one house.
Where's the driveway for the first one?
Right here,
Does it come out onto South Street?
out onto South Street. Yep,
So that whole one, South Farms, is gonna be for that?
is just gonna be for that, right? Yeah, there's no common drive coming off it. They talked about that back
I
and forth.
thought they would've done that if it was gonna be private.
Yeah, Charlie didn't want to be honest with you. I don't know. We did talk to the planning board about it. What if he just did that? But I think, I think part of it was a maintenance thing. A lot of people, the shared driveways end up problems with snow plowing and me blocking your way and you blocking mine. And it's just one more
I'm
thing.
sure there'll be a problem with the private way with that whole thing. You think that homeowner is gonna wanna plow that whole thing?
This guy?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to, or
Have
he's
to,
not gonna
yeah.
get out.
Then they'll bitch and complain about it and say, oh, I don't want it private anymore, right?
Yeah, well,
Can't-
Like they've
can't
done
do
before.
it.
yeah, I bet you
Because it's
that,
hardcore that it's gonna be private.
in
Not a
these,
street.
in these situations, they always remain private. I mean, like Tim said, you've got quite a few of them in town.
How many places, one, there's
Where I
a couple of them
live.
that have multiple houses on it.
Yeah.
So,
Yep,
yeah.
yep. Like I said, it's a way around your zoning because you don't, this was a 5-acre piece. So it doesn't, they feel like they want to get more than one lot out of it.
Yeah.
So doing it this way is the only way to get that extra lot.
Where I live,
Yeah.
is it's a driveway.
True.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think no matter what,
Yeah,
whatever
you know-
comments we have, but we've got to continue
Yeah, you gotta come.
waiting on DEP anyways.
Yeah,
So we're just gonna continue this.
yeah.
All right, so I'll entertain a motion to continue to August 4th.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
18th.
Yeah, today's the 4th.
Yep.
Yeah, 18th.
Oh, 18th. It says the 4th,
Still moved.
right? It says right
Still
there,
second.
4, right, doesn't it? Or am I reading it wrong, Tim? Tim, it says continue hearing 8/4.
Yeah, I did a typo.
Oh, okay, all right, so I did it right.
We're working through
Okay,
transitioning to office help.
all right, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. And next one is continued hearing, 0 Spring Street and 0 Manley Street.
Yeah, so this one, guys, I don't think we had much to talk about, to be honest with you. I think at our last meeting, we kind of hashed everything out. I think the only thing left, we had a couple of small items, and to be honest, I forget exactly what they are that Tim had, and we were just waiting for a final blessing from Pat Brennan on all of the updates. So I think that's all we were waiting on, and I think just also waiting on the planning board to get a little bit further along also.
And I talked with the chair of the planning board, and they're expecting to finish it tomorrow night.
Yeah, they voted on waivers at the last meeting. They closed the public hearing, the public input part of the hearing, so they're expecting to close things out as well.
So no problem with widening it, no problem with taking that corner out up on top? Right?
No, that's
Yeah, they were
all been,
actually,
All set.
happy with it,
Yeah.
and planning board's happy with it. Yeah, it was kind of a, a compromise all the way around.
Any issues, what's going on with the curb cut? Is that still gonna happen?
It's on the plan. The curb cut there's going to happen. The other one is for a
Okay,
future
that's-
yeah,
opening if
yep.
if
And
there
that's up
is,
to,
but-
is that up to Manny, or
No, that'll be up to
that'd be up to
that
people?
owner to.
They still own that problem, okay?
Yep, exactly. To look at doing a future development at some point if,
What curb cut are we talking
the
about?
one on horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
Right at the end.
yep, yep.
Yep, the wetland, temporary wetland crossing, there's a restoration plan for that already on the plan now, and everything else was addressed, so 53G signed off. I have
Okay.
nothing more to change.
Anybody good? All set? I entertain the motion to close the hearing.
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Entertain the motion to issue the waiver to work in the 50.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Entertain the motion to issue standard order of conditions.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And entertain a motion to order a stormwater, general stormwater permit.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. That was a long battle, but thanks for the help, and I think in the end we got something good for everybody. So
Good.
appreciate the cooperation from everybody.
Thank you.
That's good.
The next one on my way.
So if,
Yeah, the one from-
right, it's the administrative section, but if Samantha doesn't mind waiting, we do have 600 Manley Street as an administrative item with the same engineer and applicant.
And I can talk fast.
So if we could throw them in, and that way there, they can be done. and
You're
not have
already
to stay.
there.
I can get home.
I don't mind waiting, Tim.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Samantha, I appreciate it. So 600 Manley Street is Manny's Phase 3 out there on Manley Street, out near the radio tower.
Yeah.
Planning board, Concom approval, everybody's approval. As you folks remember, we paved the front of just about all 3 phases and had millings in the back. And we've kicked around back and forth with both you and the planning board. Why don't you just pave the whole thing and make it a lot easier, and you wouldn't have to worry about who's parking where and who's washing what. Manny's finally saved up his nickels. He thinks it's worth it at this point just to pave this section of it. So the proposal is, it's just a minor modification. The drainage different, it's a real tiny difference between the millings and the pavement. There's not that much of a difference drainage-wise from one surface to the other. It's really just the cost. So at this point,
What's the difference of the runoff?
it's
More of a runoff?
the curve. There's more of a runoff, but the curve number is what we use for drainage. For the millings, it's a 94. For the pavement, it's a 96. So it's a small number, and there was enough fluff in the detention basin where it can handle that addition. It ends up being less than a half an inch in a 100-year storm for runoff. So there's enough extra in the basin to handle the extra half inch. So the request was for a minor modification to allow him to pave that, what I'm showing in pink, but basically the entirety of Phase 3. There'll still be millings on the other sections, but at least on this one for Phase 3, it'll be
And I
entirely
see
paved.
parking spots there for cars all over it, or is it gonna be for big trucks?
Yeah, probably trucks, yeah.
Truck.
Yep, yep. So it'll be, again, it'll be the pavement that we've always, kind of wanted, just so you don't have to worry about trucks leaking anything, or washing vehicles or anything, and getting into, leaching into the ground in your groundwater protection. So the pavement just covers everything. It still gets out, it still has all the treatment that's necessary for the,
Is it gonna be, is there gonna be any oil separators in the?
yeah, yep, we do have one oil water separator proposed at the back end of the system before the detention basin. So you've got the catch basins with the deep sumps, you've got the oil water separator, you got the there's like 4 or 5 different things down the chain
Yeah, because
to
there's gonna
catch
be
it.
trucks down there.
Yeah, yep.
2,000 gallon water separator.
Yeah, it's a big one, kind of an oversized oil water separator just in case. So that was the whole
Just for me to understand, where's the wetlands down there?
in the back here.
Is it that far away still?
Yep. This is the 100-foot buffer zone in red.
Okay.
So it's out there still.
So you don't got much more to do, not much anything left to do on that property.
Until the solar panels go away, we won't see you, and I don't know that I'll be here, you might, but I don't know that I'll be here at that point, so.
But I mean, other than that, you're basically,
We're maxed out.
you're done, yeah,
Yep.
you're done.
Yep.
So,
I don't think Manny will be here at that point either.
Just so everybody's clear, you know, he said I saved up all my nickels. I'm just taking out of the engineering fee.
hey, you gotta save it somehow.
I'm gonna spray paint my name on the pavement.
Well,
so
they'll give you a parking spot
One
there.
parking spot.
Lifetime.
Exactly. Yeah, it's something, it's worth something.
Okay.
So as part of this, I did reach out, because the 53G review that was done,
Yep.
was done through the planning board side initially,
Yep.
not the conservation side, even though we got all the reports and had the work done as well.
Yep.
And as Scott explains, it's a 1% change, basically, from what was there here. There is the stormwater protections. I'm pretty much okay with everything, except I would recommend waiting until our next meeting to issue the minor project change, only because the planning board hasn't met to discuss it and
Yep.
weigh in.
Okay.
Planning board may, I don't know whether they're going to require modification.
Yep.
Because it's in the water protection overlay district, and
It's their
Right,
thing,
it's their thing.
approval. Yep.
what they may or may not call or say or have an
Okay.
issue with the plan, and I just don't want to have a minor plan change and then
Yep. After
have them
reopen.
have, right,
Sure.
and
Okay.
get back and
This
forth.
plan right here is all set.
So
Is
I
this
don't have a
gonna show
problem
them?
with the paving of it and the
Yep.
stormwater structures and everything that's there.
Yeah.
I just don't know if the planning board's going to come back with an issue.
Wanna
Right,
tweak it.
of something that wants
But
tweaking.
this is the plan you're gonna show the plan. for.
Exactly,
Okay,
yes.
everything's all
Yep.
tweaked to where it's supposed to be, and you're gonna show them.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, their main concern, again, it's going to be parking of vehicles, leaking
Yep.
materials,
Yep.
or whatever
Yep.
in the water protection district. So
Yeah.
theoretically, it's a better plan.
It should be, right.
You're not going to have mistakes or somebody park accidentally or
Yep.
do, I mean,
Yep.
so I don't
Makes it
see.
easier on everybody policing, honestly, on
Oh, yeah.
policing the property,
Mr. Stetson goes there pretty
Yep.
much every day.
Yeah.
Drives
I go up there every now and then, I just drive in.
Yeah, I haven't seen you around, but,
Well, I haven't been up there in a while, but.
yeah, I know.
You got
I'm
cameras up
keeping
there?
my eyes open.
You got cameras out
I
way.
got the gray truck.
Okay.
Well, let me ask, can we, I'm asking the question, can we close it subject to planning, approving it? That way it's one last time we gotta come back? Because I really want to see if we can. if they-
Theoretically, you're not going to even have to come back next time. You'll just approve it and I'll have it ready the next day.
Perfect.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean, it's,
Perfect.
yeah.
All right.
As long as there's no change to this, then, yeah, but it's,
Unless they decide to change it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you said, as long as there's no change.
yeah, as long as
If there's a
not
change, I'll come back at that
significant.
meeting anyways.
Yeah, Scott, that'll be tomorrow night?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Perfect.
It's on their agenda to discuss it,
Yeah.
so,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank
guys.
you.
Have a good night, folks. Thank you again, Samantha. All right.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Good night.
So we got 65 Pleasant Street. Stormwater covenant. Proposed contracting yard. Add stormwater controls. Motion to continue. What's up with that one?
Hi, I'm Samantha Cripps, PMP Consulting. I wasn't at the initial hearing, but I'm under the
We're not
impression
on
that you
this
guys
yet.
have a general background of the project.
Is this,
and,
wait, hold on, is
that
this,
it was sent out to peer review.
wait a minute. What,
Sorry, what was that?
is this for 65 Pleasant?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I'm like, I was confused there for a minute and I was like,
It's
wait a
hard to hear
minute.
you guys. I'm just providing an update mainly. We were sent to peer review. We received a few comments back. All were pretty minor. Tim had us add a tight tank to the plan. I'm sending a request to share my screen just so I can show you guys the updates. We did add stormwater. We added 3 infiltration facilities. And Pat Brennan reviewed them. His comments were pretty minor, just small plan changes. The main thing is that we need to get soil testing done to confirm groundwater. So we will be doing that at some point. But the main thing is getting an answer from Rob Casper about the septic situation, because I know that there's a question whether we will need an on-site septic or if we can just kind of use a porta potty situation. So I did speak with him yesterday. I think he was going to get back to me at some point this week. So we're basically just waiting on that answer so we can move forward with the soil testing for the infiltration facilities. We have this front one up here for the front portion of the new driveway. We're going to put in a trench drain and a stone depression with some area drains and an outlet control structure. And we are putting another one back here for the new paved area. And since this is where the equipment will be stored, we are going to put in an oil grease separator as well. And then we are putting in another facility towards the back to catch all of the runoff from all of this slope here and this additional yard area. But yeah, we'll receive an answer soon on the septic system, and then we'll get the soil testing done, and hopefully we can wrap up this plan and get it back over to you guys. I'm not sure if you have any additional questions at this time, or if we should just reconvene once all that's all set.
We'll just say wait until they're here.
No, I mean, I'm just waiting. Basically, there's no sense to do the test pits until you know the septic system, because you'd have to go out twice. So if you find out if you don't
Right.
right, it makes sense to wait for that. But otherwise, like she said, Pat's given his initial feedback, and they've addressed the concerns that he had listed, and
Yeah.
so.
Where are the overflows for those basins?
The weir structures?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that pointing at the neighbor's property? Is that what I'm seeing?
No, it's gonna be on this back end, this back corner down here. I'll try to zoom in a little bit more. The weir structure is going to be right facing this way towards this downslope, which that was one of Pat's comments. He wanted to add some riprap on the outside to prevent any scouring or erosion. So it's directed towards the rear.
And the one in the rear, where does that one overflow?
That one is on this property corner right here. This is all vegetated, and this is I believe it's the Lowe's set back here somewhere.
And it's currently all sloped to run that way anyways, so this is just going to treat any of the
Yeah.
runoff and give it a better water quality to go where it's always been going.
Yeah.
Slow it down, hold it back.
I believe Lowe's has another basin right on that property line, right?
Right, it's kind of further down and over
Okay.
a little bit. It won't be able to feed into it because that one's a little higher than this elevation, but it'll basically continue down slope into the wetlands and the natural vegetation further down.
Okay.
But the calculations and everything, it'd have to be a 100-year plus storm to shed more water, but it's going to naturally go that way anyways now. So if anything, it's going to slow it and probably retain it. It's got pretty good drainage, so it's going to filter through most of those basins before it tops them.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty good size. So that's a big yard too, so it should be. All right, so you got nothing else to say, anybody? No. Yeah.
My recommendation is to continue it until the 18th.
18th, okay, so I entertain a motion to continue to August 18th.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right,
All right, thank you all.
Thank you.
thank you. And then we have 0 Matfield Street.
And they sent in a request yesterday wanting to continue until August 18th as well. They have not received any 53G reports from Brockton yet, so they don't know if there's any plan changes that would affect our side of the projects.
Okay, so I'll entertain a motion to continue to August 18th.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we have 194 South Main Street.
And that is in the process of a redesign. I have heard that they're looking to possibly look to maybe sell the property instead of redevelop it. So we may be seeing a whole new project. I'm not sure where that's going to be.
Oh, the old tight lines across from the.
Yes, across the street from it, yeah. And so they requested to September 1st continuance.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to continue to September 1st.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then, well, we already did that one, so now we'll just.
So I think the only other thing left is we have an executive session.
Did we sign these things before?
You can sign them before, during, whenever. The signatures, those are. Pass them around now if you want, and then we can.
Yeah. While we're doing that, I guess I'll just entertain a motion to close? No, not close.
So you need
What was that
to,
again?
we're going to go into executive session, so you just need to read the pursuant to Mass General Law, chapter, the reason for going in.
So I have to entertain a motion for it, or no?
Yeah, entertain a motion to go
Okay.
into executive session pursuant to,
Okay. All right, so I'll entertain a motion to enter executive session to pursue to MGL Chapter 30A, Section 21, Exception 3, to conduct strategy session with respect to litigation.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I motion to enter.
and so this needs to be a roll call. So each of us have to be called by name and vote yea or nay
So
Go
Lee,
into executive.
to go into
so
executive.
Lee Anderson, yay. Paul McCarthy,
Yay.
Carol Ashton,
Yay.
Dylan Cragen,
Dylan Cragen, yes.
Tim Hay.
Yea.
So moved. And we are in,
Now you can announce the commission will adjourn at the end
okay.
of the executive session. We won't come back into public hearing.
After